Pisces parents, parents of Pisces children. It's almost like a tongue, I can't even talk, a tongue tie. It's parental guidance for the month of May. So, I don't know. Pisces parents, it's parental guidance. Oh my goodness. How are you? Hope you guys are, if you're a Pisces, I don't know enough about Pisces to know how they feel. But if it's what I think, having water in my chart, this could feel like it's a lot or overwhelming, but it just depends on the placement of people. Some people have a Pisces sun, some people have a Pisces moon, some people, which I know that's probably going to throw a lot of people off. Some people may have a Pisces Venus, you know, a Pisces Mars or a Pisces rising, and all those different placements are going to affect a person differently. I would say, if anything, Pisces moon, my goodness, may be the hardest thing to have. That's just me. But anyway, I'm using the energy oracle cards. I'm just doing one reading. I can't say that these messages are for kids this month. It's been primarily readings for adults. Adult Pisces children or the parents of the Pisces children. So just keep that in mind. Again, this is whatever comes up, it's for whoever it applies to. It may not apply to everybody. And if it doesn't apply to you, please check the other signs that are in your chart. Let's go ahead and get started. What I want to do before I do start, I'm just going to take a moment to get still and quiet, and any visuals that come to mind, I'm going to share those with you before I shuffle. I'm going to lay out the cards, and then if necessary, I will go through this book and give some explanations, because this is the first time that I'm working with this deck on camera, but for these readings. I'm feeling anxiety. The first picture that came to mind was Pisces as a flower, a yellow flower with orange petals around it, big, center face, almost looking like a lion flower. But then it was like this big, huge, massive hill, curved hill in comparison with the Pisces flower, and I just immediately got a feeling of overwhelm and anxiety. How can I get up there? I can't move that mountain, or how am I supposed to climb it? Why is it in my way? Or just feeling like the overwhelm, like there's nothing that you can do about it. I'm getting virtual reality for somebody. Like somebody has like one of those headsets that they put over their face. It's like goggles. Like someone is either doing this with shame, or they're actually applying like sun goggles, or like virtual reality goggles. I'm getting just goggles, swim goggles, binoculars. Sunglasses now. Something is definitely probably along the reference of something obstructing their view. Sunglasses, swim goggles. Something protecting the eyes. Something is like protecting the eyes from the elements. I don't know what that means. but it's like you're wearing sunglasses to protect your eyes from the sun. You're wearing swim goggles to protect your eyes from the water. You're wearing the VR goggles so you can, get further into this world, virtual reality. You're wearing the binoculars so you can see. So some of you, and this could be both, some people are wearing the goggles so they can see beyond, see deeper into reality, or like see something beyond. So the binoculars, you're trying to see beyond the barriers. That's why you have binoculars so things can appear closer. The barriers of distance. Virtual reality is also a barrier of distance, between, like metaphysical distance between the reality of not running into a coffee table in your living room and venturing into, I don't know, Legend of Zelda or whatever video game you're playing. And it could be a form of escape too. I feel that. Or it's like, for some of you, I feel like a sense of retreat where you want to see, it could be the same thing, but I'm getting a sense of retreat, protection, but you're using that protection to see beyond the barriers. You use the sunglasses to see beyond the barriers of light so that you can see. You got the goggles on to see beyond the barriers of water. So I am getting something about overwhelm, because you got this cute little flower and this big mountain, but I'm seeing all these eye things. So it's like a trying or being successful in seeing beyond the barriers. And that may just be what this video is called, because it seems so clear. So let's see what's in store for Pisces children. This may be for Pisces children, or it could be for Pisces adult children, or the parents of Pisces. We'll find out. Okay. Good. That's a good, interesting message. Okay. Somebody's coming out of it. Ouch. Any other messages for, okay, Pisces? I think that's good. Ooh. Two interesting cards to have next to each other. Indecision, and then action. So we got community, came out kind of sideways. I'm going to keep it like that. We have envy in reverse. We have the world in reverse, which also feels like a Piscean card. We have a woman holding a heart. This could very well be the Pisces. The Magician in the mirror. Somebody's telling you to go. Now is the time. Cornucopia in reverse. Says, right, time for action. Indecision, as I mentioned, you have the Angel of Balance in reverse. The third chakra, Chamuel, so you got the solar plexus, sense of balance, which makes sense, and the temple path. Good reading. All right, I'm going to take a moment, kind of get these in order, and then we'll talk about it. I will already tell you right now that this person feels like the same. You got this cloaked person, even though that this card was in reverse. But I feel like this is you. This message feels more for adult Pisceans. I am not feeling, I'm not sure, but this really feels more like adult Piscean children, adult Pisces, because I'm not resonating personally with this message as a parent. Could be wrong. This is just me. So it could be for parents of Pisces children. It just, I'm not feeling like this is speaking to me right now, and that's okay. Somebody's coming out of envy. I see community at halt. There's some imbalance here. It's something really heavy. So like something is weighing heavy on, it's almost like loneliness. This is a Pisces adult that feels lonely. Not for all. Let me just say this. There is a possibility that some of you feel lonely in the process, but it's like I see a lot of isolation, like just one person in a video, and then the desire for community, but it's like this is a stalemate. There's no harvest. Things are dead. It feels very, very heavy, especially with this isolation or the indecision. I feel like you have a friend, somebody who has like magical powers, or somebody that you feel has this balance where they are fiery and passionate, but they also have like some kind of like watery energy to them. It's just like they're able to balance both. So this is a friend, doesn't have to be male. I'm not feeling specifically male, but I feel like this is somebody of influence in your life that may be a balanced person, or somebody who has both fire and water in their chart, or is the fire to your water to help balance you out. And it could be a woman. Like this person could be one and the same. It could be that this is the person and this is the message that they're sending, but I really feel like it could be the same person, or it's two people, but it's like, for some of you, I feel like it's two people on two separate steps along the way. Like you have someone who's balanced and says, you got to change this, you got to get out of this. And then you have a friend longer, further down the path that is confirming what the first friend said. Like, yeah, you should consider this, or I would do that. Because you got to get to this temple path. Like this person is telling you, like, no ifs, ands, or buts, honey. You got to get here. That's not an option. You have to get here. And And I feel like you will take that action, and you will get the balance. You will like restore the balance that you need to do what you need to do to get done. So the short of it, and we'll go look at some cards really quick. The short of it is, I see somebody who is isolated, see someone who's cold, who's just tired of envying people or looking to people to give them worth and value. I don't feel like that, even though some of you may have had somebody like that, I feel for a large majority, this is you that is just tired of, being empty, filling yourself with empty things that don't satisfy. You feel lost. You know you need to change, but you don't know how. And I would even say, like, because of how you've lived, nothing is fruitful. You want better, but you just don't know where to start. It's like you're confused. You're like, I don't know how to do, like, I want to do this. I want the blessing. I want people around me. I want this fellowship, but I just feel so lost. And that is at a stalemate. You're going to have somebody who comes your way, or maybe this could be you. It's like, I'm tired of this. I really feel like this is an internal power. In addition to, it's like, regardless if somebody says it first or you say it within yourself, there's something that's going to awaken in you. And you have a dear woman friend who cares deeply about your heart that is going to confirm either this thing that you're saying to yourself or what the first person said, which, again, it could be you, it could be somebody else. You are going to decide to get your life into balance. Follow the action. Hold on. Okay. You're going to take action because you want better. And it's almost like if you were able to transpose these two pictures, it's like this person is in barren land, and then when they get to this path, like they finally choose a path, and then that path leads. This path leads here. So that's what I'm feeling. I'll go and look at the cards. Give me one moment. Okay. I don't feel like there's too much that I need to clarify, but I will. I'll start with the world, and I'll try to do this rather quickly. Receiving the world reverse means that you've been severely limiting your view of things. You're thinking too narrowly, either in your options for action or in what you feel that you are deserving. Now, here's a beautiful thing. You got, and I just picked up on this, you're out of balance here up front, but after you have this conversation, you choose to get into balance, which is awesome. And I think maybe somebody else may have had that combination before. You may be feeling boxed in old ways of doing things, not quite sure of how to expand. Let's see, you may have painted yourself in a corner, limited thinking, self-doubt, such of those things. Angel of Balance. Let's see if there's anything outside of that card that needs to be the obvious that needs to be shared. Yeah, it just tells you something is out of balance. Self-acceptance, self-care. Thank you, Lord. Envy. This says that you could be, it's a great time of joy and appreciation. Your choice to shift your focus from future longing to present gratitude creates a significant difference. Excuse me. In your energy field, moves out in a dramatic and radiant way to attract more to you. Cool, cool, cool. It says, you know that you can keep your eye on future goals without losing sight of your present gifts. So again, seeing beyond barriers, something of that nature. Continue releasing old feelings that envy, lack. Whenever those thoughts and emotions come up, you're well on your way to a completely gratifying life. Your genuine acknowledgement of the value within and around you will only keep drawing more value to you. Yes. So I mean, it's a different take, but it's like it's saying the same thing essentially. It's like you're coming out of envy. You want different. You want a better outcome. You just don't know how. But yeah, it's creating a different shift. Cornucopia in reverse, 11. I know that it's kind of like abundance almost. Let us see. Personal frustration. You might find yourself discouraged by having your wishes denied. Disappointed in delays, disheartened, blocks. Persistent action is needed. Let's go to indecision. That's 2 or more possible choices in your life. You're anxious, looking at 2 roads. Again, remember, it's like anxious, overwhelmed, wondering which would be the better choice, yet you're still standing still. Maybe, okay. Confused by the up and down emotions in your presence, indecision. You can spend days, months, or even years in this back and forth energy, all the while feeling your focus and your life force energy draining away. So again, there's something to do with eyes, seeing beyond the barriers, something of that. You got to change your vision. Look at things, protect your sight, but look at things differently, with some protection and a change of perception. Let's see what else we got. I just feel like there's people that you want to connect to. Yeah, I mean, it's like people are there, but there's some kind of indecision along with that. Magician, I know I talked about that, but I just want to hit it again. I read it in a different reading, but just want to read it again. Yeah, personal spiritual power. You're coming into your own. You do have help, a woman. She's either a friend, it could be you helping yourself, but it's somebody that's coming to just help you. Let's go to Shamuel. Center of your life, energy. Let's see, emotions, your desire, your personal energy. Its increased enthusiasm is present or soon to be on its way. It's a great time to move forward with your desires. Your life force is vibrating with power and resonance. Again, envy, talking about the envy card in reverse talks about that too. Your soul is calling you to direct your energy in a focused, purposeful manner. This angel of power is within you now, so go for it. So a lot of shifting of energy. Action, obviously taking action. One thing is like, you got to line up with the rest. So it's like if one is like the idea, your body has to get in line with that. So there's there's a sense of, let's see if I can do this a little bit. Okay. There's a sense of, kind of catching up and getting things in order. And then of course we have the temple path. And to me, this just feels like a conclusion, things happening the way that they need to. Yeah, spiritual purpose and support. Receiving this card represents your own spiritual evolution. The winding path you are on leads to a blessed temple and a lovely garden, symbolizing the spiritual destiny your card has had in mind for this lifetime. So This is a wonderful life expanding time. So keep in mind your spiritual priorities as well as your spiritual connection, your personal priorities and spiritual connection. It's good stuff. So I hope that helps adult Pisces children. It's going to be okay. You're turning things around, even though you may not feel like you have the power and the wherewithal to make a choice. You will get it, and you will move forward and thrive. So thanks you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you. Take care of yourself. Please be safe, and we'll see you again next time. Thank you.